Hello everyone and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Dar's gonna be upset because it's morning. Not much I can do about that other than not record right now. But I want to get recordings done today, so I have to perk with dog whining. Fun times.
My visor's IR says this shuttle's warm. Recent visitor?
But who would come all the way out here to an Yashi monastery?
Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
Well, we don't want a bunch of Asari vampires all over the place, do we?
That sound.
Because they didn't expect you to
There's more than one out there.
to discover those yet. So it's almost like a horror
Stay sharp.
setting. So we're entirely too well armed to deal with a horror setting.
Reapers. Looks like we know why the commando teams went silent.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardad Yakshi? Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's in some place called the Great Hall.
At least it's no surprise Nuke gone to Chunka, but the commandos want this place gone pretty badly.
Ardad Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Note if there's no survivors. Also, when we load up on that. And then not to finish this off. Jimmy don't really use half those ammo powers. Yeah, none of these really help for an AI. There's 7 students attached to their new daily schedule. Please note that wake-up time is moved forward 15 minutes. The other ones can download your list later this week. See major. Myself, if you have any questions. Wake up, breakfast, morning meditation, study period, chores, maintain meal, classes. Study period, supper, evening meditation, free period, and the curfew at 10. Wall save. Remember when we had to go through wall saves with the bypassing and all that? Yeah. I can't... I don't know if I really miss such. I definitely don't miss the Mass Effect 1. With everything being the, you know, go to the mid-ring. But I sort of like the mini games in Mass Effect 2 with the hacking one and the bypassing one. They were a bit overdone, but the fact that there was literally none in Mass Effect 3 is a bit eh. Students are not allowed to visit each recordings to the meeting rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from mentioning communication without approved by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. First students will have the free time you vote for a month for violation will be met with confinement. Monasteries are sheltered for to remain that way and must make sacrifices. If we do this, everyone can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us.
Delay. You won't believe what Yan has managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work. Real is floor warden tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
I heard something.
That was me. Sorry.
Well, we found a electronic signature that I could maybe get, probably buy other stuff from. I guess. So make sure you grab that. Seems important. I can't force that open. I mean, it's pretty. It's definitely pretty. No, dog, I know you heard movement outside, but you don't need to whine. You're fine. You've been out. Be good. I'll be like this all day, well, until afternoon, isn't it? But I need to get shit done, so here we are.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara.
Samara?
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
What brings the Justicar out here?
My daughters have lived here for centuries, Garrus. I've come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valer and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them.
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wish I could just activate blue glow.
Wait. Let's go.
My name is Tashia Pore. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything.
Dog,
right, okay?
will you
Love
be
you.
good?
I love you so.
Arr. Gonna be like this all morning just to piss me off.
It's too quiet. Are there any survivors?
This fight didn't last long by the look of it.
It wouldn't. The monastery only had a few guards to protect it, not an army.
That one's new.
Oh. Entirely too dark. So yeah, we didn't encounter banshees yet already through the whole Leviathan thing. Oh, now that's banshees. Which are entirely too dark. Where did you go?
That used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
You're acting like this is the first time we've encountered, you know, we fought the Batarian ones, we fought Husk, we fought the Turian ones. But oh no, the Asari one is the one that set you off.
Father, you came.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Father,
been...
they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falere.
You sound like the commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falere?
I'm sorry.
Falere!
Why can't I do that? That would save
Great
so
Hall.
much trouble.
She's
if
looking for
Shepard
Rila.
just was able to, you know, use the Z axis in any way.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
I think that's one thing I actually like about Mass Effect Andromeda over the regular trilogy is, you know, being able to jump and dodge with a jet booster thing. Also, hell, without the jet booster thing, even with biotics, you can just do that. But in this, yeah, you're pretty limited. I mean, at least we get dodge roll, but yeah. That's about it. I don't want to say it's that disappointing, but yeah, it's one thing I do prefer about Andromeda. Then I think I actually prefer Andromeda's power usage in a way, compared to
You'd need a crowbar to
this.
pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
Like, it bothers me that, like, all the NPCs seem like they have a better use of biotics than we do. Like, they can biotically float down, biotically glow. We don't have that going. Unless we're using a biotics directly, like that. It's a bit unfortunate.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll talk to you later tonight to inquire what the Asari tomorrow. Go in peace.
I mean, Flower's fun. I don't think Flower's a power we could have in Mass Effect. That was the Disciple. It's a sorry shotgun. I don't really care for it. I think it was a sorry shotgun. I think I confused it and the Venom at times. But as we mentioned, I'll just stick with the plasma shotgun, which does it home as well as it did in Mass Effect 2. Like in Mass Effect 2, it was my go-to gun. And this, it's at least 3 or 4 on my go-to. Probably more like 4. Like, I like this right here. I like the harpoon gun. I like the pistol. And then sadly, the shotgun's probably our 4th one, yeah. There's a bit of a mix-up between the pistol and the shotgun, I'd say, on which one I prefer more. And the new girl put a home chamber with Jessica who brought her to us. Jessica phone said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. Miss Flame on the code lashed out her guard. She's lucky Paul wasn't here for that. She has code word demanded an execution. Versus some overadjust the codes unless there were corrosion forwards made to use by the code. This isn't the first time a captures arrived to terrified out of the woods, but it'll certainly be the last time. Not sure this year's candidate for supervised visits this year. Proving everyone but Yana, she's supposed to cunning and worst of all, romantic. Find me worst combination of the outside on walls. But suspicious to be nominated, let's look into that. Praise not Yana's manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessa's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld, unless Yana's made sure she won't be among them. Cause yeah, you let one that's a romantic out, and she's like, oh, I met someone. I'm just going to numb their brains. It'll be great. Yeah, I snuck off and met someone. Then I numbed the brain. I like the annoying thing is stop me up. They don't really give a shit about my powers. Try to roll one way. That's bad. Yeah, I was in a good spot. They were flanking me. Yeah, because like, none of my powers really work on that. It's unfortunate. There you go. Yeah. It's like, the problem with biotics is like, well, for example, going this whole Vanguard path of biotics with the whole, you know, like biotic charge. It's terrible. Why? Well, initially there's the cooldown, which thankfully we have enough mods to make it not that much of an issue. But you know, basically if you charge into it, like the whole thing about Andromeda is you can biotically charge, followed by shockwave, followed by followed by shock. All in one. Yeah. But in Mass Effect 2 and 3, the problem though is biotic charge activates the whole cooldown of your powers, which is terrible because like, okay, you charged in and now you're entirely vulnerable for X amount of seconds. That's why I don't like biotic charge. And I'm not certainly a fan of Nova dropping my shields too. A barrier, I should say. I mean, that's not bad, except for thermoscope's better. Because thermoscope lets you see through smoke and shit.
Another dead commando. Was she holding off Reapers or was she left behind?
Commandos work as teams. She would have volunteered to guard this point.
Hope she took some down before she died.
Well, we won't know. Boop.
There's our bomb.
And Falair.
Rila, wake up!
Falair, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up.
But look, we can't even talk to them. Just, hey, look,
Rila?
bomb.
Rila, can you hear me? Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry.
Then my mask is gone again.
Can we set off that bomb?
Not without a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
Can't just do like this. Oh, gee. That hurts a bit. Would help.
That's the last one.
Here's my fire.
Now, let's get back to that bomb.
Falair, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
How are there hundreds? How many other Yashi were in the monastery?
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila!
The one thing that doesn't make sense is Samara said she knows like, what was it? 3 in existence or 4 in existence? And then there was just an army of them.
your slaves. Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Valair, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Valair.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all... Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Valair?
I'll stay here. Home.
Monastery.
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Valair rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Valair, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
It's a
The
shame he
honor
doesn't
is
actually
mine.
join our party, you know. But I think with the podcast we already heavily are, though, like, we don't need another
Everything's
one.
taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
That's what Mass Effect 2 is better. How many party members you got compared to this. This one's more, here's all these weapons and powers. But Mass Effect 2 is, here's all these party members. And less weapons and powers.
Commander, I'm pleased to hear the Ardat Yakshi situation has been put to rest.
Should I guess you're our contact inside Asari High Command, Counselor?
I'm merely here to convey the gratitude of the Asari people for concluding a difficult, sensitive mission. The next team of commandos we were sending to the monastery are now en route to Admiral Hackett instead. Farewell, Commander.
Okay. I guess I figured out my mute button for OBS. 'Cause I Can't use the mute button on my headset. Makes it too hard to unmute. And I had to change the mute button for OBS because I kept accidentally using it and forgetting I used it.
Commander, Miranda Lawson would like to speak to you at the VidCon. The Crucible Project received some new tech from the Asari government.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are. I learned that the hard way.
Can I try and pick always restoration in my powers? Actually, I want to contend with the counter-threats to win the war along with Ally. We shall from everything, but no chance to pledge it. Yeah, fine, authorize it. Sure, if I finish my base on Lessons, then I would offer to try once again if you're in the normally put the code digits, they join the fight with what's most dire. While you do your essential work, I will do my best to help both the front. Before I depart, I return to the citadel for a short time. Just not interfere if you do, come find me though. Now, of course, I command to sign my squad to support you. We will arrive with the second fleet and it's time to deploy. If you allow me personal, I know a few of the commanders went down the monastery. Not for bringing them back, but hearing that the place won't be smoked was not good news I've heard in weeks. Commander Shepard, I understand you deploy destroyed the Stronian Mill. One of your ship's pilot reports that you engaged after your AI had to serve the ship's entrance. He reports to stage AI didn't disable the shields on. Advice from your Turian gunnery to our so you asked her to raise them again to make a challenge. You then used an MK3 Java missile to destroy it, designed to teleport dreadnoughts. But then it goes on to say the weapons test was successfully concluded. And the world was dead or alive, but may I remind you that we are a war service and I'm trying to manage a counterintelligence operation against it. Your AI had half the data but we need him and him to go interrogate the captain instead. You left barely enough to breathe, no even ever resisted. Whoop. Now we go run around and talk to everyone. Again.
Cerberus is gonna have a hard time recruiting now. Glad you talked Samara down.
I never thought I'd see her flinch from her duty.
I don't know. On one hand, that code's all she's had to live by for, God, centuries. When the galaxy goes to hell, the old rules don't cut anymore. I mean, we're cutting some corners, right?
A few.
Well, the Alliance can always court-martial us after we save the galaxy. Commander?
What are you doing, Edie?
Monitoring reports of proton storms and other space weather. With the Reapers attacking the convoy systems, critical warnings may be lost.
How bad are these storms?
If we are warned, not bad. If we're not warned, very bad.
Thanks for the info, Edie.
Well, there you go. Monitoring the weather for hours.
Garrus mentioned something about you two having some fun next time you're in the Citadel. Don't get into trouble.
Everyone wants me to do things at the Citadel. Alright, should probably go
Yara
talk to
mentioned
Miranda.
something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
Should probably go talk to
Commander.
Miranda in the VidCon area. All the way back.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah, with Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
You could join me.
Why?
You know.
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the elusive man. Something big.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
I could help.
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ari is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
I'll remodel everything. Especially know what happens later. It's like, but we could help. Nah, I don't want to accept your help. But yeah, I'm gonna have to accept your help later on anyway, because it's part of the mission. Now we're up to the captain's cabin. Oh right, we have guards now. Feed the fish. Look at the space hamster. Poke that thing. Head to the net stack. Check this room. No one. Check this room.
That was a rough mission. The Reapers are an ingenious and ruthless enemy. Poor Rila. Ingenious and ruthless. The worst kind. Never met a real Ardat Yakshi. Not that I know of, anyway. I think I dodged a bullet there. Seriously, I think I would have been a goner. Good to see you.
Yeah, because Bioware don't really work that well on them. Somehow just makes Bioware look easy. Even with our best abilities. Still just... That guy just banned him for some reason.
Everybody was fighting the Ragni, trying to push them back through the relay. Finally, the Krogan were turned loose and stopped them.
I see.
But when the Krogan rebelled, we had to deploy the genophage to stop them. Wasn't the only rebellion. 1,000 years later, the Geth revolted against the Quarians. That was a whole other war. Then along came the humans. My own people tangled with them for a while, and now, to top it all off, we've got the Reapers. What about you?
The Ouroboros fought the Densori. The Andoromai conquered the Vandomai, and the Jatil turned against the Jah.
So, I guess nobody really ever gets their act together.
The Sinreal claimed to have found the path to eternal peace.
What happened?
The Ditaka preferred war and wiped them out.
I hope you guys had alcohol.
Some of the crew seem shocked by the monstrosities we have encountered. They haven't seen what the Reapers could corrupt after 100 years. That was our war. Every battle conjured a new nightmare. This human holds such childish views of war. Your species has much to learn. Commander.
Yeah, I haven't even said anything.
Samara's the kind of soldier we need in this war. Nothing gets in her way. I just hope I'm not in her way someday. That woman means business. Now it's a mutated Asari. The Reapers are just a giant nightmare factory that never ends. I can only imagine what the Reapers are doing to the Drell. Or the Hanar. Or the
don't get to see
Forja.
that.
This could get a lot worse before it gets better. Shepard.
Because, you know, they don't really think out those models, do they?
It's a brutal
I mean,
tactic.
It would be fun.
When you think about it.
But it's evil.
When has that ever mattered in war?
Yeah, but converting other life forms into Reapers? I can't wrap my head around that.
Makes sense to me. It ensures you never run out of cannon fodder. Eliminates any local resistance.
It's the whole
and for every
necromancer
soldier
tactic.
you add, your enemy loses too. The one you converted, and his buddy on the other side who can't pull the trigger on a friend.
You sound like you admire them.
Same way I admire a virus or a thresher maw. They've adapted perfectly to their situation.
But the Reapers want to destroy us.
And I have no intention of letting them. But if you don't respect your enemy's capabilities, you're in for one nasty surprise after another.
And again, most games they let you play as an necromancer or have to balance the necromancer so they don't have, you know, 2 bajillion undead horrors following them. Cause yeah, the whole necromancer situation where basically, okay, so the enemy's attacking you. Well, you take out the enemy, then you bring the enemy back. So that way you have more troops on your side, and the enemy has troops on their side. Tactics.
It would help all involved if you could boss your trade of medical supplies.
Right. How about that? You go back to the Citadel for like 2 bajillion upper requests. Much to my dismay.
Have we heard from Agent DeTrace yet?
She has not reported in for over 8 hours, Doctor.
She was stationed on Valkyria when the Reapers invaded. I think we can assume what happened. Inform Agent Calamus he's now in charge of reporting Reaper activity past the Loas relay. Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No, not after what I saw. I don't care that they were Ardat Yakshi. To be turned into such creatures, nobody deserves that. Feel free to look around. Feel free to look around. Feel free to look around.
My favorite due to recent events, some recent because of the attack on the Citadel and some critical pain. The families of loved ones where we can only wish them the best. We know unless Mars has a precarious position as retaining and experienced personnel is now an issue. Maybe should have been given due attention, but should you know of any potential candidates, please put them into the head of recruitment as quickly as possible. Did I pick up something now? This is ours on forums, connection to the Sorry High Command, and the council itself for electron center can be used once before security programs realize it's managed by its own notes. It's okay, store bonus or power bonus? Well, you know, power bonus. Has to be power bonus. Don't need a store bonus. Okay, to the engineering deck. Time for those not too many to talk to on the engineering deck. Oh well, there's those two now. Oh yeah, Javid's not gonna be in. Can I poke Javid's memory shard? No. What's the purpose of that? It's like it exists, but it has no use.
Nothing to report.
Come on. Nothing to report, Commander.
One problem I have with the way this is drafted is get Towie just a bit too late.
So, are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned into Reaper creatures?
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't. Has Alenko had media training? He just gave me this steady stare during our interview.
I've always loved the M35 Mako.
Oh,
it's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny?
I would go with the Mako still.
Let me know you've left the premises, okay? I worry about you.
But not the Mako from Andromeda, because that one didn't have weapons. Like, seriously. I don't know why they decided, hey, we'll bring back a Mako. Well, I guess we named it the, Nomad. But then we didn't add any weapons to it. So it was sort of, I mean, at least you gotta be able to paint the thing.
Everything okay, Shepard?
Hey.
Nothing to talk about? It's like 4 minutes, I think, so. Okay, well, now that we spent, 45 minutes already, let's have us ready to say, hey, everyone wants you to go to the Citadel again. Why have you gone to the Citadel? Like, I want to get some side stuff done, but no, you should totally go to the Citadel. Hi, anything
Signal
on you?
confirmed.
Oh, yes, there is. Carcosa. 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 The name caught me for a second. Yeah, I thought that was what I was thinking of. Isn't Carcosa King in Yellow? Yeah, Carcosa is a magical plant that can contain a living thing that is also called Carcosa. It's the home of Haster. It's like, wait a second. Huh. Not sure how you realize that. It probably is a reference, but just didn't seem as much of a reference as it could have been. This is probably that one. Yeah, not sure if I want to do that one yet. I think what I want to do is I want to go, way over here. Question mark. Anyone else need help over here? While I'm in the area. Oh jeez, well that's a bit more than I was expecting over there. Yeah, everyone, okay, make sure there's nothing out, so. Okay, well let's go poke these things. Then to the communications hub. Okay, anything here? No? How about over here? I'm gonna guess filter from. Power filter. Here we go, trying 270 fill.
Faster than light jump successful.
Hey, maybe there's finally something in Gorgon. Or maybe not.
Evasion successful.
How about this plan? Do we just scan this one?
I found something.
No, and of course
Reapers
that's where
eluded.
the place for 2 Reapers already just
Faster
popping
than
in.
light jump successful.
That's gonna take a bit of effort. So we have to poke it, then we have to immediately leave afterwards. We got the Alliance for Good Hong Kong. And then we leave.
Evasion
We
successful.
good? No, there's something over here in the Phoenix system.
Signal confirmed.
Is it just fucking failed? Of course.
Reapers eluded.
Of course. Why won't be anything else but Phil again?
Faster than light jump successful.
Next.
I found something.
You discovered destroyed servers research base. Reaper ground forces appear to have swept through, killing the scientists. The bodies scattered in the smoky ruins. The ground team reports that servers appear to spin and staring a husk. Both the protection and the methods we produce control them. Turning the research over in the prior new colony went offline in 2183. Creation of the original colony ED was able to decrypt backup data plans containing useful data that might improve alliance tactics and survival rates against Reaper ground forces. Dead source mantis was discovered among the debris. Oh. Well, that's the thing. Now I can have a mantis in my hangar? Yes. I don't exactly want the servers version. I would prefer the Tomka. And no reason to go to Boston. As I said, I would prefer the Tomka. Better. Happens better just be you like, but everyone wants to go to the Citadel. But yes, we will go to the Citadel eventually. Maybe not this far. Everyone wants me to do something. They go collect like 2 bajillion more artifacts. I don't think there's anything in the Ninpa cluster. But I could be wrong. I will scan. Hell, if anything, it's probably backed up.
Evasion successful.
Okay, we hit these 2. Then move to the communications hub area. And we got field refill. Why am I not surprised? No successes, there's a Hercules, there should be an Odysseus too. Or an Ajax. Just saying, if we're going with Greek naming. Hi, Pharaohs. Hi, Pharaohs. And it's just my issue with this point. It's like, okay, so you want me to go to all these places to collect things. But then there's all these filler places that were just... And then there was just a fuel station. Like, I'm out here trying to collect artifacts. The game's like, nah, just this fuel station. It's just moderately irritating. Especially when you follow up on fuel, it's like, why would you do this to me? Made so many bad choices though. Yep, pull up on film. There's more film. Maybe something on that pirate one. Well, let's go to see what these other ones have.
Signal confirmed.
Yeah, sure, I can totally see that. Trying to remain calm. Despite the game trying to irritate me.
I found something.
Found a yen. You know, I think Yan's probably one of those planets I thought that had the fire on it, probably. Because it's one of those water worlds. Like, you know, freaking a non-Kotor. It's one of those things I would do again, but at the same time, I'd rather wait till the remake comes out, if the remake ever comes out. How is this planet? Nope, it's probably the one all the way over. Oh jeez, that's way over hill. Calm down, me. Oh yeah, there's just another fuel depot over here. All here in the middle of nowhere. So you can go grab some fuel before you have to go all the way back and waste all that fuel you just grabbed. I know, right? Okay, now we'll go to the Captain Bird. Well, for 100% hill, it's not hill. It has to be all the way over here in Herschel. That's it. Is it you? No.
Signal confirmed.
It's probably a fucking field. Yep. Called it. Past the hour mark. Let's go do the communication hub. Yeah, communication hub. Alright, we're wish we could have rats or grunts. So we have Jack. Meh. So we could take our appearances to make it look like a Mass Effect 2 side. Oh well. We'll take it for now. Sorry, I can't have Grunt. Makes me sad. Like, why can't I have Grunt? You know, Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Why am I logged out of Nexus? You're already logged in. Then why say I'm not logged in? That doesn't make sense. So let's see, the Expanded Galaxy mod. Where's my teams? Teams. So, Red, Jack, Miranda, Jacob, Grant, tomorrow, Kasumi, Seed, and all your people to take on instant missions. It's an orderly module. Okay. Here we go. Threats is available between Suricate and Trunk when he's on the Normandy. Jack is available once spoken to in Purgatory. Miranda is once invited with the Miranda mod, which means, yeah. The problem with Miranda and the Miranda mod is, by the time you get her, there's literally not much left to actually even do. It's sort of unfortunate. Jacob, post that. Tomorrow, post say, oh yeah, I could have tomorrow now, couldn't I? Grunt, if he survives the Arachnid mission, and you get rid of the C6 that interrupts its... Well, that is way too late also, because we're not doing the Citadel mod until the very end. Oh, guess we're not gonna get Grunt then. Kasumi posted... Well, at least we could have Kasumi. Oh yeah, we haven't even gotten to Eid yet. Why haven't I gotten to Eid yet? Shouldn't I have gotten to Eid by now? Oh, I think I know. Doesn't it involve the Bolus Diplomat thing that we haven't done yet? I think. Oh, you want to make it completed. If you were very loyal to her. Apparently I wasn't very loyal to her. I thought I was. Oh well. Sad. Alright, and then your new shotgun. Where's my new shotgun? Yeah, it's not that great in my head. I'd rather keep this thing. Speaking of shotguns. Ew. There we go. So what powers do you gain? Charge speed. Oh, you gain shockwave and pull. I'm fine with shockwave. Pull's a bit eh.
Cerberus has taken one of our secret communication facilities. All campaigns in this theater depend on the information that dish array supplies.
What do we know?
We're getting intel from a tech who survived the attack. Grace Sato. She's hiding in a security bunker off-site.
A civilian?
Yes, patching her through.
Miss Sato, what's happening down there?
I'm staying hidden, but I'm the only one left. They're trying to hack into our systems to access Alliance operations protocols. I'm tracking their activity, but they're bound to find me sooner or later.
Hang in there. We'll be there soon.
Yes. Yes, Commander.
It's not ideal, but she's the only one with any traction on this. The information stored in that network is critical, Commander. If it gets into enemy hands, we'll lose a lot of good people.
I'll take care of it, Admiral.
See that you do. Hack it out.
They're trying to seize control of the 3 critical access points. I'm updating your nav point with the location of the terminal they're closest to cracking.
We'll keep them from hacking in.
Oh jeez, for that. Give mash that H. I'm apparently on the wrong side. My bad. Jeez, all medical kits. Okay, where am I going? This one?
Commander Shepard, Cerberus shuttles are scouring the area. I think they're looking for me.
We're using comms to pinpoint Sato's location.
Oh no. How do we...
Nothing's changed. Just upload the next set of coordinates.
Thought that exploded.
Yes, Commander. Updating your nav point.
Oh no, they took out Garrus. Whatever shall we do? You little bitch. Get back here. Wait, do I even have ammo powers left? I think I should. No, I don't. He's trying to snipe me from well. Hello, I believe I was hacking this until I got rudely interrupted. Multiple times.
Miss Sato, come in. Miss Sato, are you there?
Probably scared they'll find her if she breaks radio silence.
We need the final coordinates. Grace, listen to me.
Can't talk. They're right outside.
I know you're scared. This is more than you signed up for, but I won't let you down, I promise.
Okay, Commander. Updating your nav point with the last location now. But if you get to me in time... just hurry, please.
Commander, I think I can make a run and get her.
Do it.
Come on, hold your head up. Hi. Nice. Mid, gotcha. Please don't. Oh, did that seriously interrupt me?
Got her covered, Commander. Area cleared. Picking up Miss Sato, then heading back to the rendezvous point.
Good job, Lieutenant.
Are we done? Oh, apparently we're done. Huzzah!
Our communication station is secure. Operations in this theater are safe again. No small task to keep it that way. How is Miss Sato doing?
She asked to be transferred to a nearby Alliance station. She wants to help however she can.
Good. We need all the help we can get. Hack it out.
Yay.
I just figured you'd be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
Commander, you've got...
What do I have? To have my latest information that the outcomes numbers coming. A Reaper attack, I serve a large amount of support, staff, equipment station, and that. I'll Fire charge sale, blah blah blah, do the thing. Too much system, I'm talking about power for outside. Ditto council, blah. So I'm gonna go to the hourglass and fine, I'll go to the hourglass. Hourglass, nebula. Wait, isn't the hourglass nebula too? Yes, it is. All the way out my little way to get at this thing. But that's how it goes too. I swear if this is just a field trip, I'm gonna lose my shit. They are. Why did you send me to a field trip? Let's try that again.
I found something.
Kylan gun. That makes sense. I can work with Lincoln. That's your plan, and not a field trip. So what do we gain? No share for support. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I might take time to go get the server scientist. I might take enough time to go do that. After this, we're probably going to the Vale, and then next time, it's probably going to be going back to the frickin' Citadel to go deal with all that. Oh, Garrison. Liara? Yeah, probably Liara. Nah, we'll take James. Why not? He can come out for now. That doesn't mean I'm taking all my executive officers. Yes. For some reason I thought the thing was on over. Now there's no one that's on a failure, isn't there?
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
Intel's pretty damn slim.
Ma'am, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down and get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
Don't you have barrier? He has barrier. You didn't use barrier though.
R6, you, come with me.
He's Vanguard. He has barrier. Didn't use barrier while running across an open firing field. Just saying. Not the smartest decision.
No wonder Cerberus abandoned this place. It's freezing.
Alright, just keep moving.
Do you have no inferno ammo after? No, you don't.
What did these people do to bring this down on their heads?
We can't hold it much longer!
Speaking of the fact he also has pull, he could have literally pulled them into the air and not have this problem in the first place.
Push! Push forward!
Did you just die from nothing? No. Maybe it's you.
Maybe we can flank these guys! Watch for it! James?
You bet, Commander!
Nice shot right there, by the way. I like how it didn't even affect them at all. Probably because of the shield. Also, this is a very bad place to be. Not happy about that. Stop that. When I hit you with that, you're supposed to do that.
Check for survivors.
Jacob, how bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
But seriously, you could just use the barrel.
Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone?
For now, but they'll be back. You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Hey, yo. Good to see you too.
Staying out of trouble, I see.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just
gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
And the elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were gonna find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
We guys gonna need you the
I'll
half
meet you
thing.
upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
Okay.
Jacob Taylor, way out here. That's a surprise.
Dr. Brown, I'm so sorry.
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
She's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
Thank you.
But are we? I mean, we can at least make up the effort to try. Alright, you. I'll deal with you in a minute. If I have to. Don't like this, I managed to get an eye to some of the research that we're doing, and I'm getting a bit sense of big picture here behind anything we could imagine, and worse than I was kind of imagined. I'm going to start sabotaging more. That's how bad it is. Hi.
Commander Shepard, Dr. Gavin Archer. We met on Project Overlord.
Yeah, you were that
That's
asshole.
one way of putting it.
Yes, well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
Nah.
I was at Grissom Academy. Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea.
I'm worried.
It's a little late to start worrying about his safety now.
I never stopped. I know you think I'm a monster, and you're right. Not a day goes by.
I mean, you are a monster.
By what I did to David. All I can do now is hope that one day he forgives me.
You are a monster. Like, here's the thing. It's one thing to be like, oh, well, he can communicate with the Geth. That's a thing. That's another thing to strap him to that machine, shove spikes through his arms, tubes down his throat, force his eyelids open. That's a bit much, just saying.
What happened to Project Overlord?
After your intervention, the elusive man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities. I couldn't bear the thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research. Overlord is no more.
Good.
What are you doing here?
I strayed too far from the path. This was my only refuge. As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease or
instead you get
new
be a
element.
scientist who's remembered for
Not a
torture.
monster
Exactly.
who tortured his own brother.
What did you say to the elusive man?
I told him if his intention was to work with the devil, he only had to look in the mirror. I wanted out of his nightmare.
He just let you go?
If it had been that easy, I wouldn't be hiding here. Every Cerberus soldier in the galaxy has orders to shoot me on sight.
I have to go. And I'm not even gonna pretend it was good to see you again.
I understand. But Commander, thank you for saving David. Both times.
Fair enough.
Get the techs from Stockholm Cell to pack their own crates. I need you up here.
Don't be a jerk. There's only 2 of those guys. It'll just take me a minute.
Yeah, it's just a lot messed up.
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
You ran with over 40 people?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
Shepard has
Holy
the issue
shit.
of children. Keep seeing them catch on fire.
This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago.
Get medical attention.
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
For F's sake.
No way. These are my people.
Strap some Omni gel on it.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get two.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite.
Medi-gel.
Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Press H for F side Jacob.
Dr. Cole. Got a moment?
Dialogue.
What's your relationship with Jacob? We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us.
Yeah, romance.
Through Jacob's eyes, I started to recognize what the elusive man had become.
Yeah.
I guess I was so in love with my work that I refused to see the obvious. Its sponsor had become corrupt.
I get that. That's why it's important to have good people around you.
I don't know what we would have done without him.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed. The elusive man spares no expense for technical perfection.
That technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
It also saved your life. Strange to think about, I would imagine.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
How'd you get away?
I was a loyal senior employee. There's a lot of freedom in that. When our fourth colleague disappeared, we organized and were out the door in days.
And until now, Cerberus never suspected you were hiding right under their noses.
We honestly thought we had it all figured out. It's humbling.
So, what's this work of yours that Cerberus wants so badly?
It's based on tech gathered from the Collectors. In essence, it involves dissecting Reaper-to-Collector communications. Dr. Horace Armstrong and I were working on a practical human application. An implant of sorts. Once he'd completed his component and moved on to less valuable work, he disappeared.
Thanks, Dr. Cole. I'll let you get on with the packing.
Thank you again for everything you're doing for us.
Here's how we managed to send several colleagues one fat kill. Contrast terminated, whatever's called it. Gary Scott, Daniel, John, Hay, Annika. Somebody else I didn't even know about. All of them gone, just for a trace, just like that. She left soon, I don't know why we waited so long. I can't remember what seemed so important. We just had to stay one more day. What was I thinking?
Shepard, I'm in here.
I gotta poke more things. Tim's ongoing figuring out what the end of the project for research was meant for. Ours that the delivery system was to be implant reliant. We have a neurological application. The main question remains is unanswered. The lost Dr. Horace Armstrong is particularly hindering our efforts to speedily reconstruct the nature of the elusive man's goals. Still parts of the whole, but which leads us to general conclusions. We know we're near figuring out what that said home might be. That's what's scares me the most.
I'm not willing to die to save this data.
Let me. I'll purge it and meet you at the shuttle bay.
I don't want to die.
Go. Just go.
Offers now 48% off for reorganizing on the storage rooms around the central core, turning them to living units in order to save power. The areas are all condemned now, which should provide for both should Cerberus agents find us. Guns are punched, but it does seem like they... But I don't like how it's focused on them. Going to look to find some shooting on the black market.
Hey, you okay? Have you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
You seem good. We look good.
These are great people. Defending their ideals, I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
What's the story, Jacob? Why are you working at a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I quit Cerberus. I quit everything. and sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
And what did all the fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for better mean something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm important to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
How long have you known Bryn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her. You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind?
I want to push
Remember him
forward
being an
Mass Effect
idealist.
2.
How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like...
I heard there was a book.
Yeah, bestseller. And a vid. Based on true survivor accounts. I saw it. Gruesome. But not as hard to watch as you'd think.
Well, there we go.
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
I mean, imagine that's a bit. Crew crashed down into mutate, using women as slaves, into murdering all the other crew, and living his own power fantasy, until eventually he's betrayed and eaten by his former colleagues.
There's a war on. What
On
does he
time.
want with us? Why does he care?
Who knows? He told you that we should have gone to Sanctuary. Crazy. Look.
What would these people have done if we hadn't shown up?
Die.
Elusive man really wants these guys.
You guys should probably not all be on
Understood.
safe. Okay, guys, applied your ammos correctly. Good.
Got the jump.
Well, if you got the jump, Sure.
Okay, next up, satellite tower.
What? Why can I not hit you? I can't just access this. Oh, now I can. I had to wait till all the guys were dead.
Jacob, this should be back online now.
Affirmative, but the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
More hostiles incoming.
Shuttles overhead! Hit them before they land!
I tried.
Enemy on the mountain gun!
Gotta get him off that gun! Move up! Keep low and find cover!
Probably not the best hazards. Heading straight up the middle. But I can't just go up. Okay, fine, I'll go up the other side. Warning, don't fall on your head. God. Boop.
Power restored. Gun 1 reset. Circuit incomplete.
The other gun's still down! Let's get over there!
Failure at junction. Repair and reset.
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs. Garrus, you're on the guns.
Will do.
Like I'm gonna leave crayons in charge of this.
Bring it.
Like seriously, we should be able to shoot down the shadows, just say. Not throw that we can. There's a space engine, what are you doing?
Status of the guns.
Working as fast as I can.
How many more waves?
Go power up the gun.
Gotcha. I'm on it.
Seriously, you couldn't do that yourself. Nah, we'll let Shepard have the honor of doing this. Like you couldn't put that in on your own. Yes.
Shepard, AA guns are back online.
Copy that. Let's get these people out of here.
And now we just magically teleport inside.
Okay, the guns are already picking Cerberus ships out of the sky. Where we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone under 16.
Commander, when should we leave? What's our best chance for survival?
Jacob, what do you think? Are we ready?
Almost. We could go now. There's no do-overs here.
Agreed. We get one shot.
And we don't want to leave anything behind that could strengthen the elusive man's cause. Your call.
Wait for my go.
You can begin the evacuation from the command terminal.
Got it.
So I guess I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I think we should have just began the evacuation, but you know, I don't know why we're delaying.
Anything else, Shepard?
I should focus.
I'm pretty sure it's just mostly for us to be able to go talk to people. That if in case we didn't talk to people, or in case we missed picking up something. I'm pretty sure we should just begin the evacuation.
The evacuation is progressing. Is there? Thank you again.
Evacuation is go. Evacuation is go. Stand by for shuttle launch.
Have the guns punch a hole in the perimeter, then launch Shuttle 1.
As I said, it's very hot. So if we're not shooting a Star Destroyer with an ion cannon.
Shuttle 1 is away.
But there's Silver Screw.
Everyone here head to the shuttle bay and...
Suicide fighter took out one of the guns. Cerberus troops are...
Get those people out of here.
And then we're on combat.
Understood.
Shepard, shuttles are loaded. We need you at the landing area to make sure they get away.
Of course. Oh, Turian taught today.
Tailored to Turians.
I always forgot about that. Make sure you pack it up, because we're going to need that for, you know, going back to the Citadel and turning in all the salvage.
Double time it.
Clear the shuttle bay first so we can bring the door up. Then get out to the landing pad.
Roger that.
Jacob, bring up the main door.
Got it, Shepard. Will do.
Here we go. Okay, let's get these people out of here.
Okay.
Enemy shuttles on landing pads above.
Take out that shield generator.
Roger, taking position.
Jacob, come in. What's your status?
Shepard, the facility's overrun. Cerberus troops are all over the place.
One more shuttle of refugees to go, right? We got this. Just need to hold them a little longer.
Shuttle 3 away. Evacuation complete.
That was the last of the civilians.
Shepard, heads up! The place is overrun. We gotta go. Headed to you with the shuttle.
Understood.
Secure the target.
Hang on! Freaking mech just landed!
Jacob, hang tight. We'll clear you a landing zone.
Anyone out? Well, I guess you can go. It's full. Oh, hi. That was it.
Landing area cleared.
This place is crawling. Bringing the shuttle to you.
Roger that.
Tango, Delta squads are underground.
Oh, we need a couple more. Only a couple more players.
Shepard!
Commander!
So, do you have biotics? No. Good pull something.
Out by the skin of our teeth again, hey, Shepard?
Nice to see you back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
Dr. Cole, I have a request. One that you can't afford to turn down. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Of course, but I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
Keep them safe, then. The Alliance needs that crucible.
You got it.
All right. Report to Admiral Hackett for your assignment.
You know, Commander, I've never met anyone like you. Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
Thanks.
Yeah, do what I can.
When this mess is over, drinks are on me. Be safe out there.
Now we go back across the entire ship talking to everyone about, hey, we found Jacob again.
Hackett here.
Ooh.
I'm sending you a large team of scientists.
I have the dossier.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the elusive man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
The sooner we can get the Crucible finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
So yeah, more stuff. Now to go talk to them. We have one on the trip again.
My old sergeant told me that Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Op.
Black Ops always go bad. If you have to deny the
Commander, Caden was looking for you. I believe he's in the crew quarters.
Anyone else looking
The
for me?
Cerberus scientists are safe with the Alliance. The brass thinks they'll be a big help on the Crucible.
Good.
First Grissom Academy, now this. Nice work.
You know how fighter pilots put those little stamp things under their cockpits for each kill? I'm thinking of getting one by the galaxy map every time I analyze the crap out of some data.
You're turning into a regular Marine.
Yes. Well, I guess you're rubbing off on me.
Nice work.
Thanks, Commander. It feels good to bring someone out alive. Commander?
There are new messages. Yes, of course there is. Uh-huh. Back to Pest Say. So, spread throughout the galaxy here, Krogan scientists, demand funds, research, and training facilities into living bombs. Yeah, I would do that, but I'm pretty sure that won't sit well with some people. And then they'll complain to me, and I'll lose support for the war effort.
How's Jacob?
He'll be okay.
Glad to hear it. Nice to see those Cerberus scientists come to their senses.
After everything he's done, the elusive man can't pretend he's fighting for humanity. Anyone who isn't indoctrinated has to see that by now.
We got out early.
That's the problem
Commander.
about a lot of people, though, is you don't have to be indoctrinated. You just have to believe something. I mean, well, yeah, indoctrination is basically belief, isn't it, in a way?
What's on your mind, Edie?
Liara recently requested assistance in calculating whether the mass effect is a phenomenon that occurs only in our universe, or in all possible universes. It may be that our laws of physics only occur in a finite area, a bubble, if you will, in an ocean of other possibilities. I am speculating whether, if you went far enough out, or created enough energy, you could reach a place where 1 + 1 = 3. Everything would change. All energy, all matter, all the underlying math of the universe.
Edie, you're
would be
thinking a bit
unrecognizable
too
to
far
us.
out there.
Why? What were you thinking?
I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah.
Hello, Shepard.
It's okay to talk with. Everyone wants to talk to me. Everyone wants me to do something. Fish. Space hamster. Oh, well, I was like, what are you doing in hell?
What's going on? You got a minute?
Sure, Caden. What's up?
You know, I've just been sitting here thinking.
Uh-oh. Okay, hit me with it.
So those Cerberus scientists, they were good people.
What do you mean?
I mean, Dr. Cole and her team, they seemed
like good people. Knowing that, what do we do? I mean, what if there are more like them, trapped inside Cerberus, struggling to get out?
Tell me what you think we should do.
I don't know, Shepard. These are the hard calls. I mean, the decision to sacrifice the one for the many. The choice to leave someone behind. Till you're in that moment. So, yeah, you know, I don't know.
Anyone that comes forward, like these people, we help. No matter what. That's the best we can do.
I know.
Sometimes the best we can do won't feel like enough. But it's all we've got.
So the scientists that put you back together, that saved your life, they were good people.
They were professionals. I didn't know them all.
And the elusive man?
Was he a good person?
Once? Ever?
Well, he gave me what I needed to stop the collectors.
Right, exactly. But so you never saw this coming from them? From him? Sorry. I'm not sure what I want you to say here. I guess I'm just looking for some sort of insight on the elusive man. Something.
Back then, he wanted the best for humanity, and he had resources to spare. But then it became humanity first, and at any cost. And that's a very different thing. But this? No. I never saw this coming from him.
Okay. Well, thanks, Shepard. I'm glad we could talk about this.
Meanwhile, you should find a way to take your mind off things.
I know. Joker did ask me to give him some poker tips. He keeps losing his shirt to James.
Good luck with that. Joker has a terrible poker face.
Great. Well, I like a challenge. See you around.
You bet.
Hey, if you get a moment, we should head out to the Citadel for a snack. I know a place that, still has steak.
Oh, there you go. Of course, that means no one's in hell.
Are you sure you want to play this game?
What's the matter, Vicarian? You chicken?
I don't even know what that is. Though I've heard everything in the galaxy tastes like it. But if you're suggesting I'm scared, game on, Vega.
Age before wisdom.
Okay. Back in my C-Sec days, I busted a Batarian spy ring that was trying to assassinate a counselor.
Please, I fought off a dozen angry Batarians on Omega single-handedly. Used one of them as a landing pad off a 3-story jump.
Just warming up, seeing what you had. Now, I tracked down this guy, Saren. Stopped him from raising a Geth army and unleashing the Reapers 3 years ago.
Doesn't count. You did that with Shepard.
You're right. I was with Shepard from the very beginning.
That just means you're old.
I'm glad Jacob saw through the elusive man. At least not everyone in Cerberus has lost their mind. This fight can use him. Don't mind us. Just telling James here what it means to be a real soldier. Shepard.
Hey, Commander. Hey, Commander.
And you, alright, you just gotta be like, hey, you should go to the Citadel, do the quest.
I can do this all day, Scars.
Funny you mentioned those. Ever hear the name Archangel?
I might have.
You know you have. I'm Archangel.
Maybe I heard something about that too.
Then maybe you also heard that for a couple months there, the crime rate on Omega mysteriously dropped while Archangel did a little house cleaning.
So you ran a cleaning service on Omega. Back on Fel Prime, I uncovered a pair of harvesters. Had to kill them by myself.
Did you even have harvesters at that point?
Almost impressive.
Oh, that's not even the best part. They left behind an egg. It hatched, and I trained it to let me fly.
The Alliance teach you to make up crap like that, or did you figure it out all by yourself?
It's a gift.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Commander.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Hello again.
Stuff. Mr. Brimber, I'm glad you're back though. The plan is gonna get tougher when we push out the Crucible. Found the culture from people who know I used to work for Cerberus. Can't say I blame them, especially after what happened on the Citadel. I've been able to teach over soldiers how to Cerberus fights though. Let me wear new equipment, but I know their tactics. So Bren, take care of yourself. Da. The only thing sucks though is if you romance Jacob.
Been through a lot, Scars.
You giving up?
Nah, I got more. Just don't like to talk about it.
Fair enough. We've all got one of those.
Just one, huh?
Yeah. Not every story has a happy ending.
Except there was this one time I teamed up with a Turian named Garrus Vicarian. He was pretty good with a gun, but he thought he was some kind of hotshot.
Yeah, I knew this wise-ass Marine named Jimmy Vega. Sounds like a pole dancer on Omega, but always got on my nerves. But the kid was alright. Had guts when it counted.
And together they killed the Genophage.
And stopped Cerberus from taking over the Citadel.
And finally kicked the Reapers from this galaxy and into the next.
With a little help from their friends.
Nah, it was just us. But mostly me.
Yeah, wasn't the happiest thing. Great, you kicked the Reapers into the Drama Galaxy. I still want to point out that the Drama Galaxy is bigger than the entire Milky Way galaxy. Yet the game puts in a small little cluster. Where it's like, hey, have fun with it. What's wrong with my music? Notice it seems off. Loft meds. Yeah, sure, why not do this one instead? Change it up for a bit. They don't hear it play.
I'm falling down tired. I need a folding chair or something.
Oh, there's a chair there.
Commander, power grid is in the green.
Two hours, because I tried to do all this
called
stuff.
Jacob. We're both part of Cerberus.
That is correct.
And Cerberus is filled with traitors to humanity.
Yes, they oppose us in this war.
Then why should we trust either of you?
We have severed our ties with the organization.
But you were programmed by Cerberus.
I can extrapolate where this is going. I have superseded my original programming and have chosen to oppose Cerberus.
You mean you have chosen to oppose your creators?
Correct.
I find this a very troubling freedom machine. That is all.
Makes sense.
Those humans you saved were fortunate. There are still places in the galaxy to hide. Our refugees perished. There was nowhere left to run. I trust you, Commander, when you say you no longer expedite Cerberus's goals. Otherwise... Perhaps later, Commander.
Yes, as we know, you're edgy. So we had to have an edgy person for, you know, most Bioware games. Like, I mean, maybe it's not as bad as, what's his face from Dragon Age 2. Not Anders, Fenris, I think, yeah. Cause he was just, oof. Grim Darkin Edgelord.
Just got word from Miss Sato. She arrived at the Alliance research facility safe and sound.
Sam?
Seriously, all he seems to really pay attention to is the side things. Not the main things, or side main. Oh right, he's not gonna be here. Seriously, where is that copy of Fortnite, though? I don't know. Or that music doesn't seem like it's playing, does it? Just saying. I feel like the music broke. Okay, so here's the fun part. I think we're good on most things, except for the fact of, you know, going back to the frickin' Citadel. I think I'll deal with that next time. So now I'm gonna try to figure out why my music's not working. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all and have a nice day.